If you're looking for a powder snow and a gentle slope off the beaten path, welcome to Ushidake Ski Resort in Toyama Prefecture. Ushidake delivers that legendary Japanese powder without the crowds of Niseko or Hakuba. Although the slopes are best for beginners, skiers and snowboarders of any level can work their technique on these wide, gentle slopes. But you know what the best kept secret is? It's the blissful night skiing until 9 p.m. And with Toyama City just a short drive away, it's one of the most accessible ski resorts in the Hokuriku area. So grab your gear. Fresh tracks are waiting. We're taking you inside Ushidake. So how do you get here? From Toyama Station, Ushidake is about a 40 to 50 minute drive up into the mountains. From the Echu Yatsuo JR station, there's an infrequent community bus that takes you near here. I'll be honest though, it's best if you have a car. If not, double check the transport route and time schedule. Don't have gear? No problem. Equipment rental is available right at the resort. Skis, boots, snowboards, the works. Here's the part that'll make you smile. A full day lift ticket is around 4,000 yen for adults and just 2,400 yen for kids. A 4-hour ticket is just 3,000 yen, while night skiing tickets are just 2,400 yen for 4:30 to 9 p.m. There's basically a long, gentle slope in the center, a slightly more challenging run to the left, and a snow park for jumps on the top right. Ushidake is a small ski resort, but the ski trails are about 2 kilometers from top to bottom, which is plenty for a beginner. The high-speed quad chairlift takes you all the way up to the top. The chairlift seats 4 people. The good news is that if you are a single, you can hop onto an unmarked singles line on the right-hand side to catch a ride with other pairs or 3-person riders. You get to bypass the rest of the line this way, especially when it is busy. And when the line is not busy at all, the singles line is not open, but you wouldn't need it anyway. From this chairlift, you can see both runs, which helps you decide where you want to ski or snowboard in order to get down the trail. When you step off the lift at the top, the first thing you'll notice is space. The upper section of the mountain opens up into a wide, gentle slope, the kind that makes you exhale and just ski. If it is your first time and it's a clear day, you probably want to take a few memorable photos of the distant mountains. If you're a beginner, this is your paradise. There's room to find your rhythm, make big lazy pizza turns, and build your confidence without feeling like you're being funneled down a narrow chute with experts flying past you. And if you're a snowboarder who likes to play around, this gentle upper section is a great canvas for flat tricks, butters, and ground spins. You don't need a park to have fun, because the natural terrain does the work. But here's where Ushidake surprises you. The final stretch to the base is the steepest part, so hang tight and look cool in front of all the onlookers. That bottom section, the part beginners see from the lift and think looks innocent, is actually where the mountain shows its teeth. So in a lot of ways, Ushidake rewards everyone gentle enough to learn on, with enough bite at the end to keep you honest. It's a smart mountain that suits the whole group. And this is the iconic tree at the base of the trail. If you want to get away from the main slope, head to the side trail, because that's where you get a sweeping panoramic view that stops you in your tracks. As you work your way down, the angle kicks up in certain sections, giving you those satisfying bursts of speed and challenge that intermediate and advanced skiers will relish. And here's the bonus. This side of the mountain tends to hold more powder snow. This is where you want to go first thing in the morning, because the slopes with fresh snow are less traveled on in the morning than in the afternoon usually. I double-timed the video of the run on the center trail running from top to bottom. I'm an intermediate level skier, and it took me about 3 minutes to get down. My speeds range from 20 kilometers an hour to 50 kilometers an hour. So it will probably take a beginner some 5 to 10 minutes to get down from the top. I'll let you enjoy this run, or you can skip ahead to the night skiing footages. Now let's talk about the top right section of the mountain, because if you're a freestyler, this is your corner of Ushidake. There's a high-speed pair lift from the middle of the runs that takes you up there. You've got a variety of jumps set up, perfect for skiers and snowboarders who want to work on their airtime or just throw something fun on a casual run. If you're just getting into freestyle and want to start sending it without committing to massive kickers, this is a great place to build that confidence. More experienced riders can use the smaller features to dial in technique or spin variations. It's a nice little bonus that gives Ushidake some freestyle flavor, and on a powder day, the landings are about as forgiving as it gets. After a few runs, head down to the cafeteria at the base lodge, where you can warm up with some classic Japanese comfort food. We're talking hot ramen, curry rice, and udon, the kind of simple hearty food that tastes incredible after a cold morning on the mountain, exactly what you need to recharge before heading back up. Now here's something worth knowing before you plan your trip, because it will make or break your day on the mountain. Ushidake sits at a relatively low elevation, topping out at around 650 meters. And at that height, the snow conditions are more sensitive to temperature swings than resorts up in the higher alpine zones. On a warm sunny day later in the season, you might find the snow a little heavy or slushy, especially on the lower sections. So timing matters here. The sweet spot is coming right after a big dump of fresh snow, or even better, during one. When a proper snowstorm rolls through Toyama Prefecture and loads up the mountain, Ushidake transforms. That low elevation disappears as a concern, because everything is freshly blanketed in deep, dry powder, and the whole resort skis completely differently. Toyama is actually one of the snowiest regions in all of Japan, sitting right in the path of heavy winter weather systems that roll in off the Sea of Japan, so big snowfalls are not rare here. Check the forecast, watch for those heavy snow days, and if you see a storm coming, that is your signal to go. Let's Let's talk about one of the best kept secrets at Ushidake, because night skiing here is a completely different experience from the daytime, and honestly, it might be the most fun you have all trip. The night session runs in the evening, and tickets come in at around 2,400 yen, which is an absolute steal for what you get. Make sure to check the resort's website for the exact schedule and which days night skiing is available, as it can vary through the season. Now here is where it gets interesting. When the sun goes down and the slope lights come on, Ushidake does not just flip on a row of white floodlights and call it a day. The lights are multicolored, vivid, and bright, washing the snow in shifting hues that give the whole mountain a kind of electric, almost disco atmosphere. It sounds unusual, but it works. And then there's the music. Loud speakers pump out energetic feel-good tracks, a mix of Japanese pop and English songs. The kind of music that makes you ski faster and smile bigger. It fills the whole slope with this contagious energy that is hard to describe, but impossible not to feel. But step off to the side for just a moment and look out beyond the mountain, because the night view from up here is genuinely beautiful. The city of Toyama spreads out below you, a glittering carpet of lights stretching across the plain toward the dark outline of the coast. It is the kind of view that makes you stop mid-run just to take it in, and the crowds, or rather the lack of them. Night skiing at Ushidake is quiet. The daytime families have gone home, the day trippers have packed up, and what you are left with is a small group of people who know exactly what they are doing and why they are here. Wide open runs, music in the air, and colored lights on the snow. Night skiing here is pure bliss, and if you only have one evening free during your trip to Toyama, this is exactly how you should spend it. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more from Travel Whiskers. Thanks for watching.